Hey, so another video. So, I've been really anxious about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is going on. Some of it I'm not going to talk about, but one thing I will talk about, which is the whole thing about finding a guy and dating. So I just don't really want to do it. I hate dating. I hate the process of trying to find a guy. There's very few guys that are not there's like I'm Generation X and there's so many fucked up guys in Generation X. Like everyone with Gen X, it seems like, and I expect for there to be baggage. I have my own baggage, but they hold on to it, and it's just they won't let go of it. And there's so many guys that are emotionally unavailable and don't want to commit and don't want a relationship. And I get that they don't want to be hurt again. I get that they're afraid of rejection, but at the same time, if you don't take a risk, how do you know? How do you know that you're going to be rejected? What if you're not rejected? What if you're accepted and loved? And why would you risk that? Like for me, like if a guy was interested in me, for example, when Facebook, with everybody, like, oh, I remember you from high school and college, I had such a crush on you. Well, why didn't you ask me out back then? You missed the boat. You could have had your chance. So my thing is why miss the boat? Why take the chance that somebody else might ask out the person you're interested in? You should just go for it, instead of procrastinating because of fear. And I feel like that is what keeps people from doing a lot. Like, I have fear, performance anxiety, like I said in my other video about music. I am, to be honest, I am a little bit afraid of getting into a relationship. I'm lonely. I do want a relationship. I miss sex. Like I miss sex. I haven't had it in years. And so I miss it. Like I miss it. And it would be nice to have a relationship, But and I miss like just cuddling and just like chilling with a guy and just having like a conversation about something deep or something just silly and just being able to do that. But so many guys are emotionally unavailable and they don't want to commit for various reasons. Maybe they think there's something better around the corner, or maybe, they think that you're going to change their life, not for the good, and they're not ready to settle down. They feel like if you change them, they can't go and do fun stuff, which I think is stupid. If you're with somebody who's controlling, yeah, that's going to happen, because controlling women are like that, and yet they all get the men. I'm like, how do these horrible women get like all these guys and I can't get one? I have guys that are interested, but I'm just like trying to like, I don't know, I hate sifting through it. I hate sifting through all the crap to try to get to a decent guy. And so, but I think a lot of guys are afraid deep down of rejection because they got rejected from a woman. And I think they're afraid of all the different things, of rejection, of being hurt, of being alone, getting attached, and then getting hurt and taking that chance. And I'm like, if you don't take the chance, how are you going to know? How are you going to know? What if you miss the boat on meeting your soulmate that, that you should have met like maybe 20 years ago, and instead we're meeting now? We may be in our 40s now, but it's still not too late to have a relationship, and do something fun, like hopefully Corona won't keep shutting everything down. But like, I want a guy to go with me to Scotland. I want a guy to go with me to Norway and see the Northern Lights. I want to see the Aurora, lights so bad. I think that would be so sexy to look at the Northern Lights, in a, not a tent because it's too cold, but, it would just be so amazing to do that, just to have that experience. To me would feel so like enriching, and feeling like you're connecting with the earth and with the stars and with the guy at the same time, and it'd just be amazing, you know. So I would love to go to Norway and see the lights, the northern lights, you know. I've never done that. And I would love to see, you know, Ireland, Scotland, and Norway, and probably Israel. I probably should go to Israel, but and I want to go with somebody to make it fun, you know. And I think, you know, I was praying about it today, because I have my fears too. I don't want to. I seem to attract bad guys. Bad guys get women, and I'll tell you why they got me. It's not because I'm interested in a bad boy. I don't want a bad boy. They are persistent. They are risk takers. Bad guys take risks because they often are takers. They use women, they're abusive, and so they'll take the risk, and they often are charming at first and quite often attractive, and so they use their attractiveness, their charm, and all that to get a woman and then be abusive. So I am not interested in bad guy. I'm very introverted, and although I'm not very shy, because I am outspoken at times, sometimes I'm reserved and hold back, but it's not like I'm going out and going, hey, you know, I'm not going out and, you know, whatever. So it's not like, you know, I'm meeting anybody, and then Corona is not making it easy either. But even before Corona, I mean, I have not had sex in 3 years. I miss it. Like I miss sex. I miss cuddling. I miss conversations at odd hours of the night. I miss all that. But I just want to find a decent guy. And decent guys tend to be shy, scared of taking a risk, scared of like all the stuff, you know, scared of being changed. And I'm like, you're going to be changed if you're in a relationship, and there's going to be some compromise. Like I would have to compromise too. Like I'm a big homebody, and so obviously I would have to compromise and, you know, go out, which I don't want to do. I hate shallow people, especially in masses. And so, you know, a bunch of stupid people in one group, no thank you. You know, but I like to do some stuff like museums and Comic-Cons and stuff like that. But I don't know, I know I'd have to compromise with something for myself, and I'm willing to do that. I know it's hard, but I'm willing to do that. I think guys are more afraid of losing their identity and more afraid that you're going to just totally take everything away from them. And I'm like, you know, I had a relationship with a guy a few years back that was extroverted, actually, which, not surprising. Extroverts are, you know, attracted to introverts. So, and I'm also, introverts have been attracted to me too, but this guy was like, hey, I want to go play pool. And I'm like, go play. And he was like, you're not gonna be upset? I'm like, no, I already told you I'm gonna stay home and just watch TV, and you know, I'm just gonna stay here and chill, you know, go have fun with your friends, and you know, I hope you have fun. And you know, he did, and he came home late, and he was like, I had such a good time. I'm like, cool, you know. It gave me a break from him because he was gone, and I got to do something by myself. And he got to be around people, which he loves, because he loves being the center of attention. And he got to go play pool and have fun and, you know, drink and do whatever. And I stayed home and I was happy. So, you know, it's not like I'm out to control guys, but like I said, it amazes me that good guys go for women that are abusive and controlling and awful and want to wear the pants. And I'm like, I am like old fashioned. Just come get me. Come get me. But I don't know. It's tough. I hate dating. I hate the whole process. I just want to like speed through it and just get to the part where you're with a decent person and you have their back, they have your back, and you're just chilling and you have your routine down, and you know when you're gonna have, I mean, not to say it's like clockwork every day, like when you're gonna have sex. I mean, you gotta have some spontaneous moments, but you know, at least have something, you know, regular with each other, that you're doing stuff, and then have a regular good healthy sex life and all that kind of stuff, and you know, having your conversations and getting closer and closer and stuff like that, and that bond, you know. But it's tough. And so I was thinking about that today, and I was like, actually I was stressing about work because we were supposed to have a meeting and my boss randomly canceled it and didn't tell anybody, and I'm like, whatever. And all weekend I was stressing about having to meet with her 3 times this week, and how she's evaluating all the way back to my 2 months time on the job. And so out of stress, I was stupid. I kept getting these emails from Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body. So guess what I did? I was not very smart. I was just like, hey, you know, bras are 50% off. I'm gonna go get me a couple. And hey, I could use a couple more candles from Bath and Body and a couple more hand sanitizers. So that's what I did this weekend. I didn't break the bank, but did I have the money to go do that? Nope. But so I'm a little bit in the neg, just a little bit. But yeah, I did that. I was stressed. And I was talking to a guy during my lunchtime. Well, I took a shower during my lunch off, you know, to be honest, because our meeting was supposed to be this afternoon. The rest of the meetings are morning this week, so we'll definitely have to take a shower at night before, you know, before the morning of. But anyway, so I took a shower during lunch. So you would think my hair wouldn't look so terrible. I am so sorry, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah. So I took a shower during my lunch, and as I was, you know, trying to put on makeup and look decent, and trying to look decent for the meeting, I was praying to God, and he led me. And this was totally random because I wasn't thinking about a guy. I was thinking about how stressed out I am trying to get another job and trying to get something better, and just what should I do. And I applied at these jobs this weekend, and hopefully one will pan out. And he led me to Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 through 12, talking about 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. Again, if 2 lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered by another, 2 can withstand him. And a 3-fold cord is not quickly broken. So 3-fold cord meaning you, the dude, and God. So the 3-fold cord. So I do want a guy, like I say all the time, I want a guy so I can have his back and he have my back, and I will totally, you know, like if he tells me to back down a little bit, because I get a little bit INTJ and want to protect and want to help him. And I think too that's because I'm a musician, and musicians are passionate people. I'm passionate anyway. And like, you know, when you see like something happening, it's always the musicians that rise up to like make a difference and help. So like if, you know, like the Australian fires last year, the musicians were the first to help. The stupid, you know, other people, celebrities were all like, oh, the poor, you know, fires, you know, the environment. And it wasn't even the environment, it was stupid kids that set the fire. And then just, you know, the environment obviously helped to make it bigger, but it was arson. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's not my business. But my point is they were wanting to gab and make it all about the environment instead of helping. And musicians actually helped and made a difference and raised money. And we're holding concerts strictly for the fact of raising money to help the firemen and the wildlife and the zoo out there. And we're doing stuff. And so yeah, I like to help. And so that's my natural inclination, is to make a difference and help. Golly, my hair. I washed it, and you would think it'd be like behave in some way, and it's not behaving. It looks so awful. Sorry. Yeah, not one of my finer moments today. And then I'm exhausted. Like I said, I didn't sleep really good because I was stressing about the meeting today, and then stressing because I have to meet with her 2 more times this week. And I absolutely hate meetings. Absolutely hate them. But especially with her. And she's always late to our meetings, so I know she dreads it too. I'm always on time or early, and she is like always late. And so I'm like, if you don't want to meet with me, don't meet with me. I don't want to meet with you either, lady. You know, and we don't have to meet every freaking week, you know. She's I just don't respect her. She's not skilled. She's not experienced. She climbed the ladder quickly. She doesn't know what she's doing. And she micromanages, and she's controlling, and she's crazy, and she goes off in weird tangents on weird shit, and she's just not a good boss. And then she turns stuff around on me. Like I said, if she'll do it on small things with turning stuff around and lying on small things, to me that means she'll do it on big things. So I don't trust her. So this weekend I applied at several jobs, and I'm going to keep applying at jobs and keep praying. But when I was praying to God today, instead of him leading me to a verse about, you know, I will take care of you or something, it was about like, you know, that I should be praying about a guy. And then I was thinking about, you know, how I said that I hate the piece of paper and the legal crap with getting married, because if you marry the wrong person, they will just drag your ass in and out of court for money and take advantage of you, like I've had happen. And so I really have to trust a guy to ever go through that again. And I was thinking about it today. You know, I'm mixed. I am not like Jewish by any means. Like, I have a little, because my mom, I have a little also on my dad's side, but my mom more so. But the custom one, you know, that I've seen, like my friends that are like 100% Jew that follow like the Orthodox, they take the name. So like the woman will have her last name and hyphened with his last name, and he does the same. So the guy will take her last name and hyphen it with his name. So I thought that's kind of cool. That would be a neat thing to do, like with a guy, if he was up for that. You know, most guys are probably not, but I don't know, that would kind of be cool. You know, I don't know how a guy would feel about my last name hyphen with their last name, but I think it would kind of be neat. But if not, I mean, I don't care either way, because life is short, and you know, who knows how long the guy will be existing on the planet, or I will be existing on the planet for that matter. So I don't care. But I don't know. But yeah, so I was all stressing this weekend and blew money, but at least it was on sales. I guess that's a good justification to blow money that I don't have, that I need to be responsible with, which, you know, it's funny, I told God, you know, I'm going to be a good steward. I'm going to pay my car payment and pay a debt and pay my car insurance, which I did all that. I did do all that immediately when I got paid. But like I said, this weekend I had all those like emails about the ads or about the sales. And I felt trapped being at home by myself. And I felt overwhelmed about my whole job situation. And so I got out, went to the mall, and hit up Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body. So, oh well. Like I said, I didn't break the bank, and I was, you know, conservative on what I did get as far as price wise. So I didn't like go and blow like $100 at Bath and Body or do something stupid. And I got the candles like they were 75% off, so it was like a really, really, really cool deal, really good deal. So they were like, they were Christmas candles. So I don't care who's gonna be in my apartment and go, oh my God, that's a Christmas scent. How dare you? It's summertime. No one's gonna do that. So if they did, I would probably laugh at them. And they would probably be joking, because I don't hang out with people that are super serious and judgy and critical like that. So they'd probably be joking with me. So I don't know. I'm rambling. It's 20 minutes. Sorry. But yeah, I do want a guy to have my back. I do want the whole Ecclesiastes, two are better than one. I want to have his back and support him and his career and his life. And I want him to do the same for me and go and have fun. You know, go to Scotland and, you know, go to different countries together and vacation together and have fun. Stay at home together, have fun. You know, whatever. But that's what God led me to today, instead of leading me to, you know, like the Matthew verse about ask and you shall receive, and the other one about, you know, why you lack faith. You know, I feed the birds of the field, like flowers are better dressed than Solomon and all his fine clothes, and, you know, I know what you need before you even ask. So I thought he was going to lead me to those verses, and instead it was Ecclesiastes. So I guess I need to pray for the guy that, maybe there's a guy that already likes me. I have no idea. Maybe. So maybe I need to pray for the guy in faith, pray for him, pray for strength for him, and pray that he will have the balls to ask me out. I don't know. But, and pray for him to be healed from his rejection and whatever it is that's going on within him that makes him scared about having a relationship and committing. That's probably more the reason. But probably all the above. They say guys are easy and not complicated, but to me, I think they're more complicated than me. I think even though I grew up in foster care and all this stuff with me, I think I'm pretty simplistic. I'm pretty like cut and dry. You know, you come in my life, you treat me good, you know, if you're my type, and, you know, we'll probably have great sex. All that kind of stuff, you know, just treat me good, as far as, you know, just be nice to me. So, you know, and have my back. And I'll have your back. The only way you will not have me in your life is if you cheat or steal or, you know, keep lying to me about weird shit, you know? So I don't trust people like that. So, but if you're gentle and kind and loving and a good guy, deep down, I'm going to want you in my life. I'm not going to reject you because I need somebody, you know? Tired of being alone? And tired of being the Highlander, Doctor Who, those characters that are alone that I identify with. I'm tired of it. I want to be in a relationship, you know. So I don't want to keep staying home alone. If I'm going to be home alone, I want to do some fun, like having great conversations and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm still rambling. Sorry, but you get the gist of it. But I want someone that's dealing with their stuff, and I don't want someone who's like, sorry, but I need someone who's got their shit together and not disabled. I can't do that. I'm capable and willing and able, and I need a guy that's willing, capable, and able, you know. So I don't want someone who's disabled, most definitely. Sorry. And you know, I get that if he's having a hard time because of Corona and out of work, but I definitely understand that. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying, you know, for the usual, that he should have his shit together, you know, minus the Corona, if Corona was in his life, you know. And if he does have baggage, he's at least working on it, you know, like me. But yeah, it's the downside of Gen X is there's so many guys that are just so not willing to commit, or they're like wanting to commit after one date, and I'm like, what the fuck, chill out. So it's like either, those paradigms, and I'm like, if you've gotten to know me for a while, then it would make sense. If you know for sure that I'm the one, then great. But like I said, I don't like being rushed into something, but I definitely don't like a guy that's got commitment issues and drags his feet and can't even commit to something as simple as a boyfriend level. That to me is stupid. So that's ridiculous. But anyway, guess that's it. I'm exhausted as I look. I did not sleep good last night. Like I said, I'm stressed out about having to meet with my boss. I'm stressed out because she's not a good person, and like I said, if if she'll lie about something simple and little, then she'll lie about big stuff. So I don't trust her. I don't like her. She's a ladder climber. She's cutthroat. She's not a good person. I'm trying to get another job as fast as I can with coronavirus. So hopefully something will come out. Hopefully. Again, sorry I look bad. I'm getting my hair straightened in 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll look better. Thanks.